Damn, what a first episode! And what anime's episode am I on about? None other than Heavenly Delusion. The first episode was so good that I actually looked up and thought about buying the manga. But I'm gonna have to wait, because maybe the first episode was just a fluke of it being good. And then the second episode is just gonna go downhill. But I don't think so. We'll see. I'm gonna wait it out until the second episode and see if I'll buy the manga. So what I gathered from the anime, there seems to be 4 main characters. Okay, so we meet 2 first, which is Mimihime and Tokyo, who seem to be in an institute kind of place. Father 4 vibes, you know?
Welcome to the Institute.
When we meet the 2, Mimihime sees that Tokyo is going to be a test, and well, this is a surprise test, but she was right. There was a test, so I guess we can kind of see that she has some powers. Maybe she's able to see stuff other people can't. Obviously, this anime isn't going to be a normal kind. While in the test, Tokyo is scrolling through his questions and sees at the bottom, do you want to go outside of the outside? Because they're outside is, well, you get the building, you have grass and trees, and then a wall, you look up, you've got a ceiling, so it's a dome-like thing. So their outside is just the grass and trees they have. But we get to see the actual outside that looks like The Last of Us. And then we get to meet our other 2 MCs, Haru and Kiruko. Kiruko is a bodyguard for Haru on his journey to a place called Heaven. They are both, of course, looking for food, and they go into a house that doesn't look like it was broken into to get food. So they go into it and find 2 dead bodies on a bed. No stab wounds, no bullet wounds, so they also died of starvation. During the night, Kiruko is looking at 2 photos, and Haru asks her, is that your boyfriend? I'm guessing you only see one. One is a friend that she wants to see, and another one is just a guy she wants to meet. Possibly father? Maybe? The next day, well, Haru and Kiruko are walking along there, blocked from the front and the back by a group of guys. And oh, they're excited to see a woman. Oh, yeah. You know, like, haven't seen one in ages, probably haven't touched one ever. Anyway, Kiruko jumps onto the fence, and then Haru takes down 2 of the attackers. Kiruko has a gun. Oh, no, not a bullet gun, a laser gun. Takes down a telephone pole, and then crushing the lads. Kiruko then tells them to take them to heaven, because one of the guys says, I'll take you to heaven. Of course he meant sexually, but Kiruko then gets them to bring them to their base. So they go there, and well, of course they realize that's not the place they're looking for, but they get the information that they want from them, or what little information they have. Now, by the Institute, we see Mimihime talk to Tokyo on their outside, and says to him, you said something about the outside during the test. She mentions about there being an outside beyond that wall, which nearly blows Tokyo's mind and everything. And Mimihime explains how the more she thinks and more she visualizes the outside, she sees 2 people's faces, and one of them looks like Tokyo's. Oh! 2 people that she has seen is Haru and Kiruko. Later that night, Tokyo can't go to sleep. He's out in his, they're outside, and turns around, there's the director, and straight up asks her, is there an outside? She goes, yeah. She doesn't even lie to him or anything. The 2 people next to her are going, what are you doing? Yeah, she's gonna find out sooner or later, but yeah, there is an outside. And then we go back to Haru and Kiruko, who happen to stumble upon a place to stay for the night. Now, if you look at the money Kiruko hands over, it's a 10,000 yen note, and all the notes seem to look the same. It's about 100,000 yen, maybe I think she comes to like 12. So anyway, if you're paying that much, that's over nearly 800 euro to stay the night there, and also a packet of AA batteries. After they have cleaned themselves up, the manager says to them, don't go out at night as there's a monster about. Them two decide to go, oh well, we can kill it, we know about this man-eater and everything, but the manager walks off and the subject is dropped. While having dinner, the manager turns around and says, relatives, close relatives having, can be very bad, And it's because Haru keeps calling Kiriko sis, but they're obviously not related. And Kiriko makes the point of, going, I just see him as an object that needs to be secured. That's it. I'm just a bodyguard for this object kind of thing. After this, Haru and Kiriko go to bed, but Haru drags his away because I'm guessing what he heard, what she said about him just being an object, hurt him. Anyway, he goes to sleep very fast, but then so does Kiriko, and she knows that something's up because she didn't think she was that tired. And then, when they're both asleep, the manager's got a shotgun. Who happens to drop down? The man-eater. And then we go back up to Tokyo and the director. And the director tells Tokyo, there is an outside, and that's where the monsters live. The end. So, I thought it was a very good first episode. I want to know what you think down below. There is a lot of questions. Is Tokyo and Haru related? Because, they do look alike. Lost twins, and if so, how? What happened? What other monsters are out there? Is this place an institute or a demon feeding farm? Oh my god, because, the Promised Neverland freaking vibes I'm getting off of too. I know a lot of people say Hell's Paradise could easily be anime of the year because people are so excited they've read the manga. They're going, oh my god, the anime adaptation is going to be brilliant. It's going to be anime of the year. I'm getting anime of the year vibes off this. Could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not. Anyway, that is it from me, BDB Johnny.